Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The day has finally come. We got a stock release of the Bokeh and we got Eagle McMahon's engine and his signature series. I'm going to test them out for you, let you know how they fly. Let's go. Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA. One of the most anticipated discs to drop is the Bokeh here with numbers 7601. This is a new driver in Simon Lizotte's arsenal. This is supposed to be kind of like an FD replacement for him. Very similar numbers. We're going to see if it flies similar to that too. And we're going to look at the engine with flight numbers 13, 5, -0.5, 2. This is Eagle McMahon's new signature series disc. I can't wait to test these out. Well, let's go throw them. First up, we're going to start with the Bokeh. Now, I do have my other Bokeh, which I've done a review with before, so I'm curious to see how these stack up against each other. Now, I will say the one I've got here is 169 grams, whereas this other one I was testing out before, this is 173 grams. Let's see how they fly. Oh my goodness, that is flying beautiful. Yeah, the L2 Bokeh, which I've been throwing for a while, tends to be a little bit more flippier. So let's see how this one flies in comparison. Yeah, there we go. You can see how that turns the whole way. All right, guys, this is a great sign. Looks like the L2s are flippier than the stock run, which I was really hoping for. So this is beautiful. Now let's throw the engine. This one's called the Warrior. I gotta say, this does feel really good. It's got a little bit of dome to it and the plastic feels fantastic. Oh yeah. Wow. Going super straight, getting to the ground very quickly. Yeah, definitely flying a little bit straighter than my other engine. In fact, let's throw that one. This one was a special release from MVP's website. This one is kind of a beefcake. Yeah, see, that one's getting to angle a whole lot quicker. All right, I'm loving these first throws already. Bokehs flying just like the flight numbers, and that engine, dead straight. Nice hookup. Let's go. All right, just like you guys, this is exactly what I was wanting to see out of these flights. Gotta say, the Bokeh definitely living up to the hype so far. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna take the Bokeh and the engine along with some of the lab coat discs that I've got. And we also got a Neutron Soft Hex that I'm dying to try out too. We're going to take those out to the field and a course and definitely test those out. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That Bokeh shot was so pretty on a nice flat release that I want to do it again. All right, let's do it one more time. There we go. Well, like I say, it is kind of windy out here. So this disc is definitely going to be sensitive on whatever angle you put it on. And I am feeling it now. We do have a little bit of a headwind. Well, now that I know we got a headwind, let's pull out this one. This one should do fantastic. There we go. Yeah, you can definitely count on that one. Headwind, tailwind, doesn't matter. It's pretty much going to fly exactly the same. Okay, one thing that's kind of flying under the radar with this Bokeh is the glide. That 6 glide is legit. This Bokeh, man, this thing crushed. This thing is definitely going every bit as far as my distance drivers. All right, now we're gonna do one of my favorite throws. We're gonna put this on a little bit of a hyzer. Like I said, this has got just a little bit of flip to it. I was actually surprised when they came out with the flight numbers of this, that it was a 0-1. I thought for sure it'd at least have like a -0.5 or -1, but we're gonna put this on a hyzer, give it a little heat. It should pop up to flat and then get a nice stable finish. There we go. We definitely did get a little stand up. Like I said, it's kind of windy today. Yeah. So the 0-1 flight numbers, they are fairly accurate, but it is getting a little flip up to it. Might have something to do with the fact that this is a 169 as opposed to like a max weight 175. Well, like I said, with all this wind out there, let's throw the engine. Yeah, see how that thing is not affected by the wind at all? That is a workhorse, long throwing disc. Yeah, Eagle, this is a great disc. So the true test for the Bokeh is going to be taking it out to the woods, taking it to the course. This is kind of one of those discs that we call like a point and shoot disc. whatever angle you put it on should hold that, which is going to make it great for carving up the woods. So like I said, make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be dropping a video of this in the woods very soon. One final throw with these, we're just going to go right at this basket, kind of best shot that I think each one of these can do. So let's start with the bouquet. This one, I think, all right, since we got kind of a crosswind, I think that should help us a little bit. So we're going to lay this kind of flat. It should fight through that crosswind and get us pretty close to the basket. We're going to aim a little bit to the right. There we go. And then that crosswind should help us bring it back. There we go. Let's go. Wow. All right, guys. Bokeh is legit. Now the engine, this thing just wants to hyzer. So we're just going to aim right at the playground to the right, nice and flat. Should end up near the basket. Perfect. Oh, just skip in. Let's go. All right, guys, if you've been waiting for the bouquet, this is definitely living up to the hype. Man, flying fantastic. Even at 169 grams, this thing was flying more stable than my L21, which I gotta say is heavier and way more flippy. Can't wait to get it away from all these windy conditions and take it to the woods and really get to see what this thing flies like. Should be fantastic. And stay tuned, we got some lab coats and the Neutron Soft Hex, along with some other MVP discs that I'm going to be testing out coming up on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Well, if you're looking to get any of these discs, we got them available over at Disc Golf Deals USA. Till I see you next time, peace out.